Yeah.
Hi everyone, I'm Patrick and this is Cornelius Underwood,
Yes.
purveyor of a wide sort of different oddities. You can find him on the country roads of Earlsboro pulling a big cart. That's you. No, but
They
what?
tore down the big boob church today.
They did?
Yeah.
The one in the city that looked like boobs?
The one that looked like a big boob.
Yeah.
Up there off of like 36th Street.
And then at the top there was the nipple. That was great. Anyways, we have great news. All kinds of exciting.
We have bad news first. That was only the bad news. But
that was the
today
bad
is
news.
good news.
That's a cat. That's our producer. He's complaining to hurry up.
Oh man, he's gonna tear down all my stuff, isn't he? He's tearing up all my things. Tearing up all my things.
Anyways, but it was announced officially the Oklahoma City Energy FC have signed a multi-year doodad. What is it? They have signed. Well, that's the old news. They renew the lease for Taft Stadium. Let's go ahead and pull this up. Go ahead and show you and see what
Let's check it
we are doing. You want to read that? As you can see, Energy FC renew lease with OKCPS for Taft Stadium.
Energy FC and Oklahoma City Public Schools have agreed to a multi-year extension to Energy FC's lease at Taft Stadium. Taft Stadium has been Energy FC's home grounds for the past 8 seasons, thanks to a partnership with OKC Public Schools. Oklahoma City Public Schools is excited to continue our partnership with Energy FC and welcome them back to our renovated field at Taft Stadium for their new season. And it was opened in 1934. Taft Stadium has been a fixture in sports in Oklahoma City, hosting state football, soccer finals, and even auto racing in the past. Yeah. Well, recently, new field turf and LED lighting have been installed to help improve both the fans and athletes' experience at events. And then, of course, Energy FC COO Jeff Kretschmar, here he is saying, "We are excited to continue our partnership with Oklahoma City Public Schools and continue playing at Taft. The history of this stadium and its impact on the community are undeniable, and Energy FC is very proud to be part of both." He became Canadian at the end.
Yes, he did. So, of course, if they have a multi-year, they renewed their deal with Taft Stadium. Clearly, they're coming back. Obviously,
probably
they're coming back.
until the MAP Stadium gets built is the, I don't know, the best. Really, we don't have, the thing is that we don't have a whole lot of information from the club itself, so we're just kind of going off of what little tidbits the club is getting out.
What we're hearing so far.
And that, yeah, I mean, at the same time, it is kind of nice.
Yeah. And then, of course, Coach Wiedemann was on
Sirius XM Radio. He was on an unnamed show, a show which shall not go named right now.
But we got some linear notes from our associates and fellow supporters and pals on Oklahoma City Energy FC Nation. And if you're not a member, you can't see. You're not allowed.
We're not going to show you the actual thing, but we do have info. It's we have 2 multi-year sponsors. One of them is the sponsors is the largest to date.
Which our largest so far has been what? Modelo?
Yeah.
So bigger than Modelo? Is it like Yeti coolers or Pepsi or something?
I don't know. But apparently we are having Adidas re-upped as kit maker, new kits and designs on kits.
There's cats in the background. Does that mean they're going to... I hope they're not going to try to rebrand us, but I could see a touch-up perhaps, or a tweaking to the badge. That's possible. That's fine, but I want us to remain Oklahoma City Energy FC.
Right.
That's our deal.
And keep the color green.
Yeah, there's some of us that have tattoos. You know, I mean, come on, don't ruin it for us. So we want to remain that.
Why would they care?
Yeah, they don't give a crap. Leia's also been coaching educational courses for the United States Soccer Federation, which that's cool as well.
Very cool.
Yeah, I mean, this is all good news. This is all positive news.
This is all stuff that we saw from liner notes.
Yeah, people.
Liner notes. Anyways,
people who actually paid for Sirius XM
we don't.
radio.
Yeah, because we don't pay.
I'm not doing that.
No way either. I'm doing All right.
Yeah, and the extension for the for Taft Stadium, yeah, three stripe gang. For the stadium is it's a multi-year thing, and by then the maps for stadium will be built. So, and how big is that intended to be? 10,000, 15,000?
I think it's somewhere in between those. Somewhere between those two figures is what they're intending to do because they decided to go with the smaller option for the stadium.
Yep. And until then, we have Taft Stadium as a home, which is a great, as Grant read, a historic stadium.
I certainly hope that they do choose the farmers market for that because it would be a great place for it, and you could still expand quite a bit, and from several different sides, just with a small stadium there, and it would help revitalize that part of town, and give me a brewery.
Lots of breweries.
I just want, I some of those.
Anyways, but also, let's see. That happened. A lot of stuff happened. But basically, they've said everything, but technically they're playing 2023, but they kind of almost don't have to. Because it was also mentioned online that I guess the coach has been out scouting around the country. As this has all been unfolding, apparently he's been traveling around scouting, from what some of the comments were saying. I can't find it, but...
Well, and that's very good news because that means that he's going around building partnerships.
Yep.
Yes.
Now we do have one player, C.J. Cochran.
He has been injured.
He has been injured.
He was injured the other night because of it seemed okay. I watched it. It seemed like it was a clean tackle, but it really did screw up his. What was it? His knee that he fractured tibia. So yeah, leg.
Okay.
So yeah, we have a fractured tibia, and so he's going to be out for the rest of this season. So he underwent a successful surgery on Wednesday. So. But he will miss the rest of the season, unfortunately. However, he's out. He's, I think, the only player really still out on loan.
Yeah.
So they could really build around a CJ
Yeah, he's
Cochran.
the only player we retain. And he's out on loan for Tampa Bay and Injury City. But hopefully he's going to be back. I mean, he's still under contract with us. I mean, he's a great keeper. I'd like to see him stay.
Hopefully.
I also want to see who the coach is going to bring in. What kind of talent are we going to have this year? Who are we going to have?
You think it'll be a bunch of English kids? Doubtful. I think he's going to try to bring in a lot of homegrown talent. Really
That'd be
cool. Yeah.
Let's go ahead and load it up. We'll also go ahead and take a look
Let's
at
first of all, let's take a look. We haven't actually looked at this all damn season, really.
Yeah, the Energy aren't playing, so we've been like, man.
We've been like, well, okay, USL, I guess it's still happening. It's happening without us, but oh well. Anyways, let's look at the standings.
Oh, hey, it loaded relatively quick that time. Ha!
All right.
All right, Eastern Conference, we have Louisville City up there
funny.
at the top, and that's whatever, fine.
Oh, that's funny.
There's a lot of hilarity on this. Memphis is up there. Tampa Bay's not as high as they usually are.
Looks like they've been kind of dropped off a little bit since CJ's no longer back there on goal.
Yeah. Detroit City, welcome to the league. You guys are doing a pretty good job over there.
Your first playoff clinching.
First season, first playoff, and let's see, the Miami FC right below
that. That should be Jacksonville. I don't care what anybody says. That should be Jacksonville Armada right there.
Yeah. Then under them you have FC Tulsa, who seems to be letting a lot of talent slipping away for them recently, just melting away. A big old E in the standings for them. Indy Hartford, I'm not surprised to see Loudon. The Loudon Fields or tracks, whatever it is. That doesn't surprise me. It doesn't surprise me to see New York Red Bulls down there. Even though
that's sad to see Battery. Battery is always one of those that...
They're all right.
You know, you always kind of want to see to do really well, but man, they've had some real struggles in the last few years.
Yeah.
Anywho's, let's see here. YX.
Wait, hold on.
San Antonio wins the Supporter Shield.
What is the difference between the Y and the X? The one wins the regular season championship, and an X is just playoffs. All right, San Antonio getting in there. Hopefully they'll lose. San Diego's in there. That's all right with me.
Let's see
whatever.
here. Then we got the Switchbacks from Colorado Springs. They're in. It looks like they're going to be in 50. Yeah, they're going to stay in third place. Maybe if Republic doesn't actually jump them somehow. And it looks like El Paso, New Mexico, and RGV will all be going to the playoffs.
Wait,
so far.
We haven't looked at this a lot. Wasn't RGV like at the absolute bottom towards the beginning of the season, or close to it?
Man, they've actually done really well the last 2 seasons.
And haven't they done that before? They started out the first half of the season
Yeah,
just absolute trash, and then all of a sudden they turn it around.
Yeah, they start rocking it.
They're one of those teams I feel like should have a much bigger supporter base than they do. They don't win enough. They got that nice stadium, and then they got other, like, isn't right across the border, there's a professional Mexican team that they kind of have to compete with for popularity. Anyways, who cares? It's Texas.
Who is this, El Paso?
No, RGV.
Oh, RGV. There is one that they had to, that's right across the border. It's another club, but it's Matamoros, I think.
Okay. And then after that, Oakland and Monterey Bay, which I'd like to see higher. I'm alright with them.
Monterey Bay.
And then this
They have
is
that
funny.
cool blue color.
Phoenix Rising.
Man!
What happened with you guys?
Wow.
Let's look at this. 1-0 Switchbacks, 2-0 Oakland, 3-0 Loyal. It just kept getting worse and worse. I mean, they're one of the clubs that spend by far more money than a lot of other teams in this league.
I mean, they're just having an off year, I guess. I mean,
then talking about an off year, Orange County, the defending champions, they're the first in the West to be eliminated. I mean, at least they got 7 wins. RGV's had worse seasons than that when they only had 1 or 2. Huh. All right.
Well, that's pretty funny.
Some surprising things, and then
thanks for sharing. Oh wow, Tulsa's already eliminated. But wait a minute, there shouldn't be such parity already.
Yeah, in the East it's figured out. You're either an X or an E, but there's still a close race going on in the West.
Wow.
Very close race. That's all.
I mean, I would say
City.
I don't see how Phoenix Rising unless they win the next 3 games or something. But I think this is all about to. I think the Western Conference is about to. Their scoreboard's about to light up.
Well, they got to play Sacramento and then New York, then RGV and then Atlanta. And then their season's over. So I mean, let's see.
If they win the next 4 games, then that is, and they see if they win the next 4 games, they could potentially. But there's probably, like I said, this side right here is probably about to light up, and I'm surprised that there aren't more X's and E's.
Yeah.
But wait, will you go back up to the? Yeah.
And up here it's clear cut.
Well, you have 63, and that means that San Antonio would win the league as far as like. If they did a support, and then I think they should do something.
They do
like this. Wait, the supporter shield.
Yeah, because isn't that what that Y means? And I thought I've heard about something like that in the past.
Do they?
Well, hold on, we can look.
Well, they should have like a supporter shield, anyways. You know that means a lot if you win the actual league.
I don't know.
It's gonna be funny if they. Like,
it
lose
feels
in the
like
first
2
round.
championships for the same year. I don't like it almost.
What do you mean? Well, I mean just to have like, it's like a supporter shield.
Do they? I'm pretty sure they do something like that. Or no. Let's look at their list of champions, because then it'll have the.
I don't think they do. I don't think the league does anything like that.
Champion.
I think they just say congratulations, you won the
regular season title right here.
Well, what is it? Because they actually have like a shield that they give to the team.
You can't click on it. There's no page for the. I guess the USL does have a regular season title, but see, because like they won it, but didn't win the championship in 2018. So there is a regular season title, and then the USLC final championship, which to me the final championship is the one that counts. It almost makes. I don't know. It's like having 2 championships for 1 year.
I suppose.
I don't know.
I mean, I like to give up something at least for winning the whole
Yeah.
Beer hopper.
Yeah, like have it call it like the whatever trophy. Name it after some guy, and it represents
That would be cool.
and it represents I don't know, the Pele 2012 Jamboree Spectacular. No, something.
No, it
They
would
should
just
have
be like the
something. Though.
USL Supporter Shield or something.
Yeah, they should just do that. That'd be
That's
all
how they
right.
should
We
do
need
it.
a wooden spoon too, so we can give it to Tulsa every single season, whether they're the
We
worst
should,
or not.
we should just go tape it up to their office. Just go buy a wooden spoon.
Just tape it on their office door
Just
on the
tape it
glass.
office door.
Hey, we could get what is that nitrogen and like freeze the locks on their doors.
Yeah. Don't do that.
Some kid at my school way back in the day did that to the school.
That's
it
pretty
was,
funny.
It was pretty funny, yeah. So, anyways,
That's pretty funny.
What other
Now,
news do we
here
have?
on NPR, we are committed to excellent public radio. Now, if you like supporting public radio, please consider donating your car or just a few dollars out of your paycheck. Thank you for supporting Oklahoma Public Radio.
Up next, Ken Burns' documentary about baseball.
The 7-part, 10-hour documentary, read aloud.
Yes, gold NPR. All right. Well, what other news was there? What other stuff?
Well, we're happy.
Is there anything else happening?
Man, well, I was hoping that there was going to be some sort of news announced out at the bottom half of the Scissortail Park opening.
Oh,
because
yeah.
there was a club sponsored it. There was a club representation out there at that time. And I was hoping
Oh, cool.
I was hoping that there might have been something more concrete about the new Maps 4 stadium, but hey, I was wrong. So
Yeah, that just recently happened. What was it? Scissortail Park takes flight to celebrate the completion of Scissortail Park, Oklahoma City, September 23rd to the 25th.
that's awesome.
Presented by the Chickasaw Nation. And so, yeah, that was cool. But no, there wasn't no big announcement. But the club was represented there?
Yes.
Well, that's
there
good.
was representation from the club. It wasn't just supporters, I think.
Excellent. That's very good. All of this is falling into place. All of this is...
Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
It's all coming together now. So, there's like one person watching. What are you doing?
Andy.
What are you doing here?
I live here, asshole.
I live here, asshole. I guess we could look at some MLS standings.
What are some MLS standings? Because
Well-
we already saw all the funny stuff. All of the funny stuff. Let's go over here to the serious league.
This seriously.
Major League Serious. Major League Seriousness.
All right, let's see. Philadelphia's at the top. I don't know what world we live in which Philadelphia is doing good.
Union is actually doing pretty well this season. I don't know if they or which ones. Go down real quick just to see who's on top in the.
What? In the West?
Yeah, in the West.
Ah, God.
64 to 66. Well, right now it is. Oh well, no, they're both 64.
Yeah.
All right. Well, right now Philadelphia is on top with 64 points. Union's done pretty damn well this season. Then you got Montreal in second place, and that's kind of a surprise, but still that's pretty cool to see. New York Red Bulls, the New Jersey Red Bulls, the Cows. They are third place, and they got beat the other day by the better team, the actual New York City team, New York City FC.
And then right under them is
Orlando City, the Lamar Hunt 2022 champions. And I don't know if they're going to go very far inside of the Deedley House.
Kitty. What is this? You got Cincy and then
Cincy,
Inter
Inter
Miami.
Miami, Columbus, Atlanta United, Charlotte. Which also, by the way, Charlotte's been kind of doing. They were doing pretty well at the start of the season. Looks like they've
starting to
fallen.
slip.
And New England, Chicago, Toronto, and then DC United. That's sad.
That's messed up to look at Atlanta United's logo because because we follow USL Championship.
Yeah.
Every time I see it, I think the second squad. It's almost like the first squad doesn't even exist in my mind, and it's all just a
I
joke.
wish that they would take every single one of the second squads out and put them in that and the MLS Reserve Pro, whatever the hell it is, league.
I wish they would take all those teams and then throw them into a giant blender, and then we wouldn't have to deal with that crap.
Do you ever just go up to a place in the hotel and there's somebody sitting inside of the hot tub, and you go over there and it's like, hey, do you mind if I turn the hot tub all the way up? And they're like, no, that's okay. And I turn it up over there, and then you go over there to the hot tub, and then you add some carrots and onions to the hot tub. Hey, just simmer there for a while. I mean, sit there for a while, okay? Thank you. All right, and then in the Western Conference.
Boo, you got LAFC. I don't know how that happened.
Laugh.
And I don't like seeing Austin or Dallas up that high, nor do I like seeing the Galaxy.
Nashville, you can take or leave. They are okay in our book.
Yeah,
Portland,
this conference sucks this year.
Portland is funny. But they're probably going to go to the Diddley Mahoos.
Oh, and see, man, that's crap.
Oh, that is bad. The Sounders are going to be out of it. That's okay. It looks like New York City will be going to it. Again, I don't think they're going to repeat as champions, but I can only hope.
Yeah.
I can only hope.
I guess they played, let's see. Yeah, see. Oh, god damn it.
Got beat by the Galaxy in the California Classico.
That sucks. And tomorrow's Seattle Sounders and Cincinnati at 9 o'clock
That's
Friday.
probably going to be a Cincy victory. Let's see, Toronto and Inter Miami. You're probably going to see Inter Miami win that one.
That's going to be Friday at 6:30. And then Saturday, you got a bunch of games going on. What do we have? New England and Atlanta, Colorado and FC Dallas, Charlotte and Philadelphia, Montreal, DC United, Columbus against New Jersey.
Hello.
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 Cincinnati and Chicago, San Jose and Minnesota, Vancouver and Houston, and then
Hey, wait, New York City doesn't play? Or
no,
they play on
Sunday.
Sunday?
Against Orlando
Against the Octopus that's looking to go to Orlando.
City. Yeah. And then there's games after that.
Wait, hang on, we'll go back
And
up to
then
those.
there's more games. Which ones?
The ones that were on Sunday.
What, this?
Yeah.
Oh, Sunday. Okay.
And then, let's see, Sporting Kansas City and Seattle Sounders on Sunday at 4 p.m. Yeah, it's going to be an early game for New York City and Orlando. This will be all these times are central, by the way. This will be at noon. Then Portland and LAFC will be at 2 o'clock. And then at 4 o'clock, you'll have Sporting Kansas City and Seattle Sounders. And then at 7:30, you'll have Nashville and Houston Dynamo.
And then after that, this is the future.
Oh wait, go back down. When does the playoff start? When do damn? Go back down. Ah, come on, go ahead.
Yeah, right there, Cup semifinals.
Well, when does it start? The 15th of October. Thank you.
20th.
Oh, good. Up, go up.
Yeah, it'll say right here.
October. Okay, that's when those are the play-ins.
Oh, those are the plans?
Yeah, you got play-ins right there. Those are all the original ones, or those will be the. Let's just see where they'll play.
Then the final will be November 5th in the middle of the afternoon for some reason.
3 p.m. at some place. Who knows?
We don't know.
Nobody knows.
Hey. Stacy Bertrand, just watching. Do you guys want a USL Super League team? What's a USL Super League team? Hey, wait, didn't you request the Raleigh-Durham team? Because if you did, you're winning that vote so far, and we're probably going to be making that video here pretty soon. What was it, the Raleigh-Durham Skyhawks?
The Raleigh-Durham.
The World League of American Football.
Sorry, I wasn't paying any attention to that. I apologize.
Yeah, you spaced out there for a minute. Whoops. I mean, turn that on. What's a USL Super League team?
Super League team. Do you guy want a Super USL Super
Like an all-star team?
Well, what about like an all-star game? Like
yeah, we don't do that in the USL, do we?
East and West or something like that. I don't know. What would it be? What would be the stakes of said game?
Man, they put an octagon out in the middle of the pitch, right? No, but it'll be like wrestling. It'll be like war games. They'll have multiple octagons.
What'll really be the stakes of it?
Nothing. It's an all-star game. They're showing off for MLS to see who they want to pick up in the off-season. That's all an all-star game should be for a minor league. For a major league, what's the point?
Wait, we got an answer.
Woman version of a USL champion.
Yes.
Yeah. That'd be cool. Oh, yes, the Super League. He's talking about the Women's League and the Super League.
Oh.
Do you think Oklahoma City could
I keep
actually...
thinking that's called W League.
Yeah, there's two of them now. They have the Super League, and then they do have, like, the purple logo W League.
Oh, that's right.
It's
okay.
like semi-pro and pro. That's okay. Yeah, that'd be cool. I'd go check them out. I mean, we have a women's team. They're not...
That would be awesome to have a women's team in Oklahoma City.
Oklahoma City FC.
In fact, we would go so far. We would cover that.
Yeah, we cover that.
If it was a professional women's league or women's team in Oklahoma City, that would actually be pretty cool.
Yeah, especially if it was directly affiliated with the Energy.
Something like that. Stuff like that helps grow the game, especially in this part of the country.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I know. I corrected myself.
Yeah. Well, is it? Because I think the W League, I thought it was semi-pro, and then League One is technically professional.
No, I think it is. I think they're both professional.
Okay, all right. No, but would you want them to be just the women's team for Oklahoma City Energy, or have their own unique name, like the Oklahoma City Glow FC or Spark or the Tulsa Smashers?
You know,
I kind of want to say Oklahoma City Energy women's team.
No, that's a good question. Because I don't know. I mean, maybe that would be the better idea, just to kind of keep it more simplified, but at the same time, make it more unique.
Yeah.
I don't know. That would be a good question.
The other equivalents haven't done that. Like
we should ask some women.
We should ask some women. Yes.
We should seriously ask some women.
Because you have, what was it, the North Carolina Courage and then North Carolina FC?
Yeah.
And FC's like Division 3, and then the Courage is like, what, Division 1 for women's? Which is kind of funny, but yeah. So, yeah, we would like a W League.
I really wish they had never quit being the Railhawks, to be honest. I wish it was still the Carolina Railhawks. They had a really awesome logo, and they were really, I thought that was pretty cool how they represented Central North Carolina in that manner, but...
And I think we all miss the Harrisburg City Islanders.
Oh, yes, I do.
Yes, that was a good one. Yes.
The City Islanders. We should do a video about them. They're a defunct team now.
Oh, yeah, they are.
We could do that. We can make that stupid joke all the way through it. I mean,
yeah, we could.
Anyways, but yeah, I would love to see that. What about new cities joining USO, like New Orleans?
Yes. Jacksonville, yes. Des Moines, yes.
My only
yes.
problem...
those are all good markets, actually. Those are excellent markets.
My only problem with Jacksonville is that it's not the Armada that's coming in there.
I believe Des Moines is getting a club here soon. Buffalo, don't they have an MPSL team? Buffalo City FC? Actually, I think all these areas have teams. They're just not pro USL.
Yeah, I do believe. Well, those are. I think there's actually several NPSL teams in Buffalo, or there's like more than one, if I'm not mistaken.
I recall. Well, I mean, we can look it up.
We can look this up. Yeah, it's only a shame that the Armada isn't being continued as like a USL team. I was kind of hoping about that.
What was it? NPSL?
Yeah, NPSL. You have to go to the actual. Because if I'm not mistaken, there's like one of those, like, Ukrainian American, leagues, or Buffalo Ukrainian American, or something like that.
Syracuse.
I
don't see them in here.
Maybe they're not playing anymore. Maybe they did.
They probably folded or something.
That's not surprising. Wait, go back up to the map. Nope. There's somebody playing at least in Niagara Falls.
Well, maybe it's League 2.
Is it in League 2?
They could have.
Huh. That's funny.
Let's see. Is it in League 2? Buffalo? Such a horrible place.
And I've never seen so much snow in all of my life.
New Jersey. No, that team must have folded then. There was a Buffalo City, whatever the hell.
Well, then, I mean...
That existed. Lock it. Put it in the books.
Well, okay.
We can't find it, but I know there was a Buffalo team.
I do like. I've kind of always wondered exactly why it is that New Orleans. Um,
NWSL. I haven't followed it this season. I've been out of soccer this year because it's just like, oh, the energy
the
I'm
only
playing.
thing, yeah,
I don't even want to deal with this right now.
I've been sparingly serious. Same here. I've been kind of only sparingly been paying attention to NYCFC to the point that I didn't even. That I didn't even,
And
really.
then San Jose's doing terrible.
Yeah, I didn't even really pay attention to him when Tati left. But anyways, yeah, New Orleans is a great market. I've always kind of wondered why Milwaukee has never been explored as a market. What is he doing?
Smelling her. Kitties.
Anyways.
Don't they have the Jesters? Is it the Jesters?
Yeah, the Jesters that are from New Orleans. That's another good one.
Yeah.
But that's pretty cool. But I should. We really ought to maybe pay more attention to NWSL.
Yeah, some of those teams do really well. Like Portland Thorns? They get excellent attendance. Some of those teams get really good attendance.
But 25,000.
Stacy says San Diego Wave of NWSL put 25K into a new stadium. Really?
That's the. Is that the or the women's team pretty much of the Loyal? I'm not even very sure. Hang on, my phone is right here. We can look all this up.
Yeah, they affiliated with the Loyal. What are they going to be called? The San Diego Faithful or something?
San Diego Wave.
Oh, the Wave. Yeah, here we go. I like that logo. That's a cool logo. Here, let me try to put this up real quick for anyone else to see the logo. That's the logo. I like that logo. That's a cool logo. It suits San Diego. San Diego Wave FC. Huh. In fact, what is going on in this league? Who are the teams this year? Who's Angel City? Okay, some things have changed. Check this out. Look at this. Angel City FC.
Chicago Red Stars are still there. So that's good.
Red Stars dash Kansas City.
I would like to see an Oklahoma City team in this league.
Hey,
that would be cool.
That's kind of nice. Kansas City Current.
Yeah.
I like that. That's nice.
Say, wait a minute.
Wait, what's this? Gotham FC?
Gotham.
Is it Batman? Oh, hey, that's cool.
I like the colors.
Yeah.
The Goths are their nickname.
Oh, yeah, what's that?
Dude,
English?
Wait, we have a video right here.
About the Goths. There's the Courage. I remember the Rain.
Yeah, I know the Rain.
Oh, yeah, Louisville got a team.
I'm familiar with the Thorns as well, but I did not know Angel City, Wave.
Yeah.
I knew Chicago Red Stars.
Yeah. Well, that's interesting. And I like a lot of these logos they're coming out with. Wait, do they have any future teams? No, they have former teams: Boston Breakers, FC Kansas City, Utah Royals, FC. Oh, and the Western New York Flash. I remember that one. It's like
they should have them where, yeah.
I didn't get that one.
There should be better women's professional soccer in this country. And there's several places.
Independent owned. Okay. Milwaukee is building a stadium for USL Championship. Oh, that would be cool. Milwaukee would be a great place. I wonder if they're gonna.
It's always kind of weirded me out that there's not, because there's always been like a strong soccer culture in Milwaukee.
Yeah, they had the Torrent, and I think someone else at some time.
Well, and they have such a don't they have like a chapter of the American Outlaws up there that are just like lights out or something?
I don't know.
But anyways, one of the things that's always kind of bothered me, it's like, why has there never been one in Milwaukee? But that's good news.
Milwaukee,
yeah, we should cover more women's soccer.
Yeah, we should. We haven't done that before. We should definitely check that out.
We ought to.
And then
we need to. We're going to.
All right, we can do that. Oh, I remember what I was doing. And real quick, I wanted to double check. Yeah, Stacy Bertrand, right there. Raleigh-Durham Skyhawks of the WLAF is currently leading the polls. We're going to do a Halloween video and leave the poll open, and by the end of October, whoever won, and it looks like it's going to be the Skyhawks, which I looked them up, I believe, and that's an interesting but a pretty not a ton of info as far as history, but definitely enough to do a video. They were around for, I believe, one season, went 0-11, 0-10, had a rough time, and they were in the WLAF, which turned into NFL Europe.
Yeah.
With the Scotland Glasgows. You guys watch MLR, Major League Rugby?
No.
No.
I don't.
I used to watch rugby a little bit back in the day on ESPN when they showed Cal University, when Cal was apparently really good at rugby. And I played the video game on Xbox. Rugby's cool.
Yeah, rugby's cool. I've never really watched it before.
No, I do enjoy rugby. Haven't watched it in a minute. Have you ever checked out like sumo wrestling at 3 in the morning on YouTube? That stuff's actually pretty cool.
That is actually pretty cool to watch.
I'm surprised how much I enjoy watching a little bit of sumo every now and then, especially if it's a live event, because you get to look at the characters of the language. Like, what does that mean? You know, they're using the Arabic numbers.
And they have all the guys with the signs that come out there in the brightly colored kimonos, and they come out there and they have those signs and stuff.
Yeah.
Before the matches and everything like that.
Oh, have you ever watched
really awesome.
the sumo injury videos?
Oh, no.
Ow.
Yeah.
Ow! Some of those guys really fall out of the ring and mess some things up, and then they have another, 600-pound guy land on top of them, on top of a leg that's already bending the way it's not supposed to bend. I mean, that's pretty cool to watch.
Do we have anything else?
No, I think that was it. We're just sitting here.
European
Check out.
Football League.
Oh yeah, I've heard of that. I think I'm thinking of the German Football League. Yeah, I did hear about.
Not the one that has like several teams in Hamburg.
Yeah, it does well in Germany. I think they brought back the Berlin Thunder too. Is it what I'm thinking? Yeah, the European Football League right here. Oh wait, I'm not familiar with this one. They do have the Hamburg Blue Devils though. Amsterdam Crusaders. Here, I'll put this up.
Very interesting. I wasn't. Braunschweig Lions. Wow.
The London Olympians.
They have the Bergamo Lions. Vikings Vienna.
This isn't the league I was thinking. This is another one. This is cool. Hey, check it out. The Manchester Spartans.
London Olympians.
The La Coordinate Flash.
What?
Down there. That's how you say French names. You just do it very lazily.
No, Larkford News.
The Dusseldorf Panther. Wait, it's just Panther,
Panther.
not Panthers.
Panther.
It's not plural. And here's another Panther team.
It's the Black Panthers.
And here's another kitty team. Check it out. Hey, there's another kitty team.
Bergamo Lions, the Braunschweig Lions.
They like some kitty cats over there. Which
That's
I suppose
amazing.
who doesn't? This is the one I'm familiar with. Which one is it? German Football League. Yeah. See, they brought back the Berlin Thunder somewhere.
The crocodiles.
Really? Where? Hey, check it
The
out.
balloon crocodiles.
We should do a reaction video to these logos.
Oh yeah, that'd be great. Perfect.
Hey, this team plays in both leagues.
Are they allowed to do that?
Yeah, I guess
Or maybe
so.
they're leaving one league and then going to another.
Hey, check it out. It's the Munchen Cowboys. It's Michigan.
They were born in Munchen.
The
Spiders were Straubing.
Oh, they could have done more with that. Hey, it's Shawnee.
Yeah, Shawnee's
It's the
logo.
Shawnee High School football team. That's cool.
There's Shawnee's logo.
Well,
The
this
New
is.
Yorker Lions. And Braunschweig.
Oh yeah, I've heard of that team. Actually, this is, I want to say, is a particularly good team. Like, yeah, they've won a ton of championships.
That's wild.
They actually do really well. Like, look at all that. Bam, 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 bam. That's pretty
Wow, they were
impressive
in
right
the
there.
championship for a lot of years there.
Yeah, they were. That is
That's
pretty
funny.
cool. You're talking about GFL. You can watch on YouTube. Yeah,
Nice.
I've seen them. You can also watch Indoor Football League, and there's a few other leagues. Actually, YouTube does actually have some pretty good sports streaming stuff. If you know,
Oh yeah, I know. I've checked
it's
out a
not
lot of
bad.
stuff on YouTube before.
Like bass fishing.
That was where we were watching energy videos,
Yeah,
like
this-
the actual live streams there before the ESPN Plus.
yeah, they got some money off that deal, but I think they lost a little bit of exposure. Because I mean, YouTube's free. It's live here. Go nuts. Click on it. Easy access. That's the thing with the whole.
Well, should we get out of here? Or should we...
I don't know. I have no idea.
How long have we been doing this?
9 hours straight.
45 minutes. I think we're good.
Oh, okay. Well,
Let's get out
anyways,
of here.
as we said before, the energy are returning.
The energy are returning.
Thank you, Stacy, for joining us this
Yes.
night.
Thank you very much.
And it may win the poll, so we might be doing the Skyhawks here. Was it the Skyhawks? Yeah, Raleigh-Durham Skyhawks. I think that's what it was. So, everybody go to sleep, probably, because it's getting late.
Yeah, it's 10 o'clock in the evening here.
Yeah, all of you have to...
In the middle of nowhere, Oklahoma.
Yep. So,
all right, well, thank you all, and go Greens.
yeah, go Energy. They're back.